Hello, my name's Jon Sermon and I'm a church leader in Suffolk in the United Kingdom. And as you can see, this afternoon I'm speaking to you from out in the garden. It is so hot that I'm feeling quite strange because if it hadn't been for the coronavirus lockdown, I would have been in Uganda now. And it actually feels almost as hot here as it would there. I've just got back from an exercise walk through the countryside and around the town, and amongst the people I encountered were a group of young people, teenagers and preteen, who some of them are amongst those who would have been attending the beach mission at Southwold this week and last week. Had it been on, I would have been their minibus driver last week, as I have been in previous years, and a colleague would have been covering this week as I went to Uganda. And it's quite poignant, and I'm sure much the same happens for you. The things that you would have been doing if it hadn't been for coronavirus restrictions are some of the things you notice and miss. Over and above that, for some of us, there's more serious concerns. For some, going on furlough, losing your job, uncertainty about your income, for some, ill health, perhaps even catching the virus, or relatives who died, perhaps from the virus. My wife and I are amongst you in that both our fathers have died during the lockdown. And this morning in our internet church on Zoom, I was referring to a passage where the prophet Elijah ran away in fear because Queen Jezebel had threatened to kill him. And he went and hid in a cave, and he heard God's voice saying to him, "What are you doing here?" And he pointed out that I've been serving you, Lord. I've been keen to make you known, and yet the people have rejected you, rejected your covenant, killed your prophets. I'm the only one left, he thought. And he says, and now they're trying to kill me. And you see how in that situation everything looked so bleak for Elijah. Now for some of us, realistically, it's a bit similar. Things are looking bleak at the moment. There are signs of hope, yes. We are getting about a bit more than we were. We are encountering one another a bit more. Some of us getting back to work if we've been on furlough and so on. But at the same time, for many, real ongoing difficulties. Now that's how Elijah felt. In fact, he felt hopeless. And yet, God reassured him. Firstly, by his presence, and secondly, by saying, you've still got work to do. It was his role as prophet to anoint the new king and the new prophet. And God gave him a commission. Whatever your circumstances in this coming out of lockdown, I pray that God will give you a commission, something worthwhile to do. That life will have purpose and meaning. And in many ways, one of the obvious ways to emphasize that is to explore in prayer. What's my relationship with God? What's my purpose? What am I being called into, just as Elijah was called to new work of anointing new kings and prophets? What am I called to? And my prayer for you, as I try to encourage you during this lockdown, is that each of you will find your purpose and find blessing as a result. God bless you.